Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Crack JEE in English, the channel of Unacademy. And I am Jeetendra Dixit. Here is my profile. So let me give you my short introduction. I did my BTech from IIT Kanpur and I have been mentoring IIT-JEE aspirants for last 11 years. So I teach mathematics and we were doing complex numbers. I have already taken 3 sessions on complex geometry. This is the 4th session. So we'll finish complex geometry today. All right. So before we begin, let me tell you about the Unacademy subscription. So you can buy two types of subscriptions are there on Unacademy. You can buy Plus subscription or Iconic subscription. So I'll tell you about both. Uh, First of all, Plus subscription. All right, just a minute. Let me check my voice. Yeah. All right. So Plus subscription, as you know, uh, if you get Plus subscription, then first of all you get access to daily live classes of all the educators who are teaching on an academy. So you know India's top educators are teaching there, so you'll get access to daily live classes of all the educators. You can ask your doubts during the live session. These live classes are very interactive. You can participate in poll, uh, and you can send your images to ask your doubts. You can interact, you can chat with your educator. All right. So these classes are very interactive. And apart from that, you can also watch recorded sessions. If you miss anything, then everything is recorded. So you can watch recorded sessions anytime you want. You can even download those sessions and watch them offline as well. All right. So all these features are there. And all tests and quizzes going on the platform will be accessible to you. So this is the unlimited access. There's no restrictions. Once you have taken the subscription, you'll get unlimited access on Academies Plus. All right. Now, this is subscription charges are 12 months. It's for 12 months it is 38,500, and for 24 months it is 56,000. All right. So you get 10% discount. Use this code JEET1 and you'll get 10% discount. And final price will be 34,650 and 50,400. Now, second is Iconic subscription, which you get in which you get all the benefits of Plus, the Plus which I've just told you. So you'll get all the benefits of the that, and apart from that, you'll get personal coach as well. Right? So what is personal coach? Personal coach is an expert who will guide you throughout your preparation for top exams like IIT-JEE and advanced and main. All right. And your test analysis will be done in a personalized manner. Personalized feedback will be given to you to improve your time management and exam approach. Your study planner will be customized. Bi-weekly reviews will be given to highlight your progress. All right. So this is IT Iconic subscriptions charges 56,000 for 2 years, 1 year, and after 10% discount, you'll have to pay 50,400. And similarly for 2 years, it is 86,000. Use this code JEET1 and you'll get 10% discount in this also. Okay. So in any subscription, you can use this code and you'll get 10% discount. All right. One minute, guys. Hmm. All right. So this is Unacademy's learning app, which you can download from Play Store. And we'll begin today's session now. All right, so let's begin. So we did ellipse. This was the equation of ellipse. Let me give you the quick revision. So circle, ellipse, we did. So circle was z minus z1 mod is equal to a. This was circle with center at z1, right? And radius a. Now you had ellipse z minus z1 mod plus z minus z2 mod is equal to k, and k is more than mod of z1 minus z2. All right. Then this was an ellipse with foci at z1 and z2. So this we did in the last session. We also did parabola in the last session. So today first we'll practice some questions based on these parabola and ellipse, equation of parabola and ellipse, which we did in the last session. So this is the first question. Okay. Now you need to do this first, and after this, after doing a few sums based on ellipse and parabola, we will complete equation of hyperbola also. Okay. So today, excuse me, today we'll complete it. Let me plot coordinate axis first of all. You keep trying it. We'll discuss after 2-3 minutes. So I explained this equation in my previous session. I hope you remember. All right, now let's do it. So here we'll plot a line at an angle of 45 degree. Okay, how did we decide that? Because of this angle. Okay, so this is y is equal to x line. All right, now take a z somewhere here. You can take anywhere. So z is a point whose distance from 2 comma 1. Okay, this left hand side. So this is distance. Say this point is s and this point is p. So this is written ps. All right, now let's see what is this mod of z. First of all, mod of z. What is mod of z? Mod of z is this distance, right? This po. Po is mod of z. All right, distance of point p from origin. And if I did drop a perpendicular, if I drop a perpendicular on this line y is equal to x, then let's take this pm. Okay, what is this angle theta? What is this angle? This angle is pi by 4, right? And this is small angle which OP makes with x-axis. This angle is basically argument of z. All right, so you can see this angle will be argument of z and theta minus argument z, right? This angle, say this angle is alpha. Okay, now in this triangle, in triangle OPM, PM can be written as mod of z. OP sine, this can be written as OP sine alpha, which is OP is basically mod of z and sine alpha means sine of theta minus argument of z. All right, and this is what is written on the right side of this equation. So this is nothing but PM, right? So PS is equal to PM. PS is equal to PM. That means distance of P from S is equal to, these two distances are equal, right? Let me mark with yellow color. So P moves in such a way that its distance from a fixed point S is equal to distance from a fixed line y is equal to x, right? So locus of P will be a parabola. Okay, we've got the locus of P will be a parabola like this. Parabola will be like this. All right, slightly diagram is not looking that good, but it's a parabola. We can write the equation of that parabola also. If you want to write the Cartesian equation, then take this point x comma y, that distance ps is equal to pm. That's what is written here. Ps is equal to under root of x minus 2 the whole square plus y minus 1 the whole square, and pm, if you want to write pm, that is going to be y minus x, I'm sorry, divided by root 2. All right, the whole square. So if you expand it, you'll get the general equation of parabola as well. This is not a standard parabola, so you'll get all the terms, x square, y square, x, y, x, and y and constant. All right, ax square plus by square plus 2gx plus 2hxy, right? So that kind of equation you'll get in this. If z1 and z2 are the points in the region, z minus 25 iota mod is less than or equal to 15, having maximum and minimum arguments respectively. All right. All right. So z lies in the region inside the circle as well as on the circle, whose radius is 15 and center is 25 iota. Okay, so this is 25 iota. Let's take this point 25 iota, and radius is going to be how much? It is going to be 15. All right. So let's make a circle whose radius looks like 15. All right. It's like this. All right. So 15 is the radius. Now Z1 and Z2 are the complex numbers with maximum and minimum arguments. Okay. So you need to plot, you need to make a tangent from origin to this circle. Okay. Because in tangential direction, the point where this line tangent touches the circle will have the least argument. You can see after this, take any point on the circle, this will have more argument. I mean, this angle will increase, right? So this is the least argument, theta 1. Theta 1 is the least angle which any point on the circle will have with x-axis, right? Similarly, draw another tangent from origin, this side, left side, and this will have the greatest argument, right? This will be the greatest angle which any point on the circle can make with positive direction of x-axis. So that is Z2. This is your Z2, this is your Z1. All diagram is symmetric, although it is not looking, but it is symmetric. So if you know theta 1, then theta 2 is nothing but pi minus theta, all right? So anyways, that is not the question. Question is to find distance, find this distance, this one. We need to find this distance. All right. Let's make this diagram slightly better. Oh, sorry. Now there's no turning back, so let's make the circle first of all in this case. Then let's make tangents. Now we know the diagram. All right, like this. Then let's plot axis. So this is going to be your all right. So this is the least argument, theta 1. This is the greatest argument. So this will be your Z1 and this will be your Z2. I think this point is clear. All right. So we need this distance Z1 minus Z2 mod. That means we need this point is say A and this point is say B. So we need AB. Okay. So AB is the question. Now if you can figure it out, then we can answer it easily using geometry. 1 minute. Vimal, hello. So now we can answer it. This radius of the circle is 15, right? Radius of the circle is 15, and we know this, say this point is C. Let's take this center C. CO. This point is C and this point is O. So CO is 25, right? So CO is 25. Using this, we can find this angle. Say this angle is alpha. So we can find, this angle is 90 degree, right? So tan alpha is equal to 15 perpendicular, not tan alpha, we should write sin alpha. So sin alpha is equal to 15 upon 25. So that is going to be 3 by 5, right? So we can write tan alpha also. Tan alpha is going to be 3 by 4. Okay, now we have got tan alpha. So now in this triangle, let's take this point D. Okay, so now we are using this triangle. In triangle ODB. ODB, all right, in this triangle. So in this triangle, we can find this length, all right. How? Because we know this tan alpha, tan alpha is known. Okay, we know we should find one distance also. Let's find OB. OB. How to find OB? You can use Pythagoras. Okay. So OB is equal to under root of 25 square minus 15 square. Okay. That distance will be required. So that is going to be uh, 5 square. 5 you can take common. So it is going to be 25 minus 9. So it is going to be 4 into 5, 20. All right. So this distance is 20, which is base of this triangle OCB. All right. So now we have got, so now we are using this triangle, all right, D, B, and O. So this distance is known now, 20. This angle is known, tan alpha is known to us, sin alpha is known. We need dB, all right. So let's apply sin alpha. Sin alpha is equal to dB, is this angle is 90 degree, right? This angle is 90 degree. So dB upon 20. So dB is equal to, what is sin alpha, by the way? Sin alpha was 3 by 5, all right. Yeah, so sin alpha is 3 by 5. So 3 by 5 multiplied to 20. So we'll get 12, right? So this distance is 12. So double of that, AB is going to be, so AB is going to be twice of BD. That is going to be 24, all right. So answer is 24. That is the right answer. I hope it is clear. So that was the answer. Now let's do another sum. This is again based on the theory we have done yesterday. So try this one. This line is not a straight anymore. All right, so are you trying this? All right, let's take Z1 and Z2 on this line. So your Z1 is 3 comma 2 comma 3, yeah, 2 comma 3, and your Z2 is 5 comma minus 1. See, this point is 5 comma minus 1. All right. Now Z is a point whose sum of distances from these 2 points, distance of Z from Z1, distance of Z from Z2, is given 20. All right. So let's take this point Z here. So this is Z minus Z1, and this is Z minus Z2. All right. So this is your Z. Say this point is P, this point is say A, and this point is say B. So PA plus PB is given. PA plus PB is given 20. If this 20 is greater than AB, then locus of P will be an ellipse, right? So let's check AB. What is AB? AB, apply distance formula. So if you apply distance formula, 5 minus 2, so 3 square 9 plus 3 minus 1 4 square, so 16. So it is going to be 5. All right. So this is 5. So AB is 5. It's obviously smaller than PA plus PB. So this triangle will be formed, and if triangle is formed and sum of distances of P from two fixed points is constant, then locus of P is an ellipse. Okay. So now let's draw that ellipse. All right. So this is C and this point is D. So that will be the diagram anyways. So we have got the locus of P. Now he's saying that a rectangle is inscribed in the ellipse. Then area of the rectangle is equal to 100 under root of K. Then K is equal to. Okay, this ellipse is inscribed in a rectangle. Okay. Ellipse is inscribed in a rectangle. So now we need to plot a rectangle in which this ellipse will be inscribed. So obviously it will touch the ellipse at its vertices. Okay. So and ellipse will also touch. Okay. So basically rectangle, sides of rectangle will be parallel to major and minor axis of the ellipse. So this side will be parallel to major axis, and it will meet the ellipse at ends of minor axis, right? Obviously this. So this rectangle whose area we need to find. So area is basically we need 2b. This if I take this length 2b and this length 2a. All right, this is 2a. So that means major axis is 2a and minor axis. So 2a we know. 2a is equal to how much? 2a is equal to AB is equal to PA plus PB. PA plus PB is 20, right? So this is 2a, right? And we know 2AE also. 2AE is what? Distance between this A and B, which is actually 5, right? So after dividing this second equation by first, we'll get E. So E is going to be 1 by 4, okay? Now we can write B also because we need B also. So B is square is equal to A square. So A is 10, so 10 square into 1 minus E square. So 1 upon 16, all right, like that. So you'll get this 10 square 100 into 15 upon 16, and you'll get B from this. So B is going to be 10 by 4, so 5 by 2, 5 by 2 and under root of 15, all right, this. So this is B. We have got A and B. So now what is the area of rectangle? So area of rectangle is equal to 2A into 2B, all right, 2A into 2B. So 2A into 2B is 4AB, 4A into B. So what is A? A is 10 and B is 5 by 2 root 15, all right. There is going to be 100 root 15, 100 root 15. So that was the question. It is 100 root K. What is K? So K is 15, right? K is 15. I hope it is clear. Now let's do one more question, okay? One more, and after this we'll start hyperbola. All right, so this is again a Z1 and Z2. So let's take this point is say -3 and this point is 1. Okay, so distance of Z from -3 is mod of Z plus 3, mod of Z plus 3, and distance of Z from 1 is Z minus 1 mod. All right, the sum of these two distances is given 8. All right, less than or equal to 8. So if I take 8, sum of distance is 8, and distance between these 2 points A and B is basically 4. So they will form a triangle, and locus of Z will be an ellipse, and it is less than 8 also. So that means interior of ellipse will also be included in this. All right, so interior of the ellipse. So let me first make the ellipse like this. All right, so this is the ellipse. All right, so interior of this ellipse is also included in this locus. All right, now the range of values of z minus 4. So now first let's see where's 4. This line is actually x-axis only. This line is x-axis only. Why? Because 3 minus 3 comma 0 and 1 comma 0, right? 1 and minus 3, these complex number will lie on real axis. That means x-axis. 0 is somewhere here, right? 0 is here. But this 0 is not center, by the way, and do not get confused with center of this ellipse. So I'll plot it. Okay, so first we need to figure out where is 4. To figure out that, we need vertices. All right, so what is the value of 2a? 2a is equal to 8, right? So a is equal to 4. So from center is basically minus 3 plus 1 by 2, which is minus 1. This is your center, and let's write the center with C. All right, so center of ellipse, not origin. Origin here, origin is here, right? Origin is this 0 comma 0. So this point minus 1, minus this distance is 4. C2, this vertex say V, this vertex is at a distance of 4 units because of A. So what is this distance? This is going to be this is minus 1 and plus 1 2, so this will also be 2. Okay, so minus 1 plus 4 is going to be 3 comma 0, right? So this point is 3 comma 0. Now you need distance of Z from 4. So 4 comma 0 is outside. Okay, 4 comma 0. So because Z lies in the interior as well as on the circumference of this ellipse, so which point in this region is closest to this point? This point is say P. All right, this point is P. So closest. So if I take this point Z, then basically you need PQ. You can say this is Q, right? Z you can take anywhere, right? You can take Z inside also, all right? So PQ minimum is equal to PV. This distance is the minimum value of PQ, right? When Q point is here, right? So what is this distance? This is 3, distance between 3 and 4. So it is 1. And what is the maximum value? Say this is V1, okay? So PV1, and this is V2. So what is the maximum value? PQ max. So PQ max is basically distance of P from the other vertex. This one, this total distance. So this total is basically PV2 is PV1. This is PV2, which is PV1 plus 2A, right? So 2A was 8, right? 2A was 8. So 1 plus 8. So it is going to be 9, all right? So what is the answer? What is the range? So range is going to be 1 to 9, all right? 1 to 9. This is going to be the range. I hope it is clear. All right. Now let's do the last locus, all right? So locus of z which satisfies z minus z1 mod minus z minus z2 mod and whole mod is equal to k, and k is less than the distance between z1 and z2, where z1 and z2 are fixed points. And k is a constant. Hello Vimal. Sir, can you please suggest a teacher for 11th and 12th maths with respect to IIT-JEE? Vimal Yadav. Are you there? Alright, see what is the locus of z. So if I plot z1 and z2 on a line, so this is a line joining z1 and z2, okay? It's not a horizontal line. z1 and z2 can be anywhere. Now z is a point such that distance of z from z1, say this is z, and let's take this point P. This point as A and this point as B, alright? So what is this written? This is written PA, this is PA minus PB and whole mod is equal to K, alright? This is written. So PA minus PB, this is PA minus PB. Difference of these two distances, alright? And mod of that. The PA might be greater than PB and PB might be greater than PA is equal to K. Difference of distances is K. And K is less than the AB. That means triangle will be formed, because you can form the triangle because difference of two sides is less than the third side. This side is AB. So yes, triangle will form. If triangle is possible, then locus of P is a hyperbola, okay? Locus of P is a hyperbola because it is a property of hyperbola that any point difference of distances of any point on the hyperbola from its foci is constant, all right? So you know hyperbola has two branches. One is this branch and other branch is this. Okay, these two branches are basically mirror image of each other, exactly identical, all right? Exactly identical about this line which passes through the midpoint of foci. Oh, let me correct this. So this is y-axis. Sorry, not y-axis. This is another axis of the hyperbola. This is called transverse axis, and this is called conjugate axis. All right. So on this branch, PA minus PB is equal to constant, and on the if P is on this branch, the other branch, then PB will be greater. You can see, right, but difference will be constant. So PB minus PA will be constant. As you can see, there's a mod on PA minus PB. So if this mod is not there, then one branch will not come in the locus. Only half of the hyperbola will be the locus. All right. So here, because you have mod, so this complete PA minus PB or PB minus PA is equal to K will represent the complete hyperbola. Okay. So that is the locus. What I'm talking about is this. If you want to write the complex equation of only this branch, okay, this one, then its equation is going to be Z minus Z1 mod minus Z minus Z2, because Z minus Z1, this Z minus Z1 mod is greater than Z minus Z2. You can see that, right, is equal to constant. And for this particular branch, for this branch, Z minus Z2 minus mod of Z minus Z1 will be K. And if you put mod, whole mod, like this, you can see this mod, then it will be the complete hyperbola. Okay. So if you are not putting this outer mod on these two terms, then it will be only one branch. Okay. So just take care of this point. This is very, very important point. I hope it is clear. Now, now I'm changing the second condition. What was the second condition? Second condition was this: K is less than mod of Z1 minus Z2. So if Z satisfies mod of Z minus Z1 minus mod of Z minus Z2 is equal to K, and K is now equal to mod of Z1 minus Z2. K is now equal to mod of Z1 minus Z2. Then see what will be the locus. So now you can see distance, this whole mod you need to put, right? So if you can see distance of this, now this time PA minus PB mod is equal to AB, right? It's like this. This is A and this is B. So PA minus PB mod is equal to AB. That means PA minus PB is equal to AB, or PB minus PA. So now locus of P will be this ray, this. P can be anywhere on this ray, I mean part of this line joining A and B. So PA minus PB, but it cannot be between A and B, okay? Because between A and B, PA or PA minus PB is not. So in this you can see PA minus PB, this is PA, this is PA minus PB is equal to what? Is equal to AB. You can see that, right? Similarly, P can be on this side also, left side of A. So if you take P on the left side of A, then also PB minus PA, because you have mod on PA minus PB. So you can say PB minus PA is AB or PA minus PB, okay? So in this case, PB minus PA. So these two rays, you can call it a ray emerging from this point A, okay, in the direction of AB. These two rays are basically part of same line. So this complete portion, this as well as this, is the locus of Z. But if you remove this mod, what is the equation? If you remove this mod, then this is basically Z minus Z1 mod minus mod of z minus z2 is equal to k, equation of this. Okay, so if you want to put this outer mod, this mod, then it will be only one ray, either this side or this side. So equation of this ray, which is right side of B, is z minus z1 mod minus mod of z minus z2 is equal to k. And uh, equation of this ray is basically z minus z2. You can see mod of z minus z2. This is z. So z minus z2 is greater than z minus z1, right? So minus mod of z minus z1 is equal to k. All right. You need to remember this point. This is very important point. Okay, I'll give you one example. You solve it. Plot the locus of z. Okay, first is mod of z minus 1 mod minus mod of z minus 7 whole mod is equal to 4. Okay, second is mod of z minus iota minus mod of z minus 1 mod is equal to say 1. All right, and third is z minus mod of z minus mod of z minus 3 minus 4 iota is equal to 5. All right, plot this. So you need to plot these three. All right, so let's start. Okay, so if you say this is the line on which these 2 points 1 and 7, basically these points lie on the x-axis only. So this is 1, let's name this point A, and 7, let's name this point B. Okay, so Z is a point, a difference of distances of Z from these 2 points. Say this is Z, P, Z minus 1 minus Z minus 7 and whole mod is equal to 4. And what is the distance between these 2 points? 6. So difference of these two sides is less than the third side. So triangle will be formed, and if triangle is formed, then locus will be hyperbola, okay? Because difference of distances is constant only on hyperbola. You just need to check whether triangle will be formed or not. Okay, so locus is hyperbola with both branches because you have this mod. All right, if this mod is not there, then it will be only one branch. So this yellow part is representing the locus of z. All right, and also the major length of not major transverse axis 2a, standard notations of standard hyperbola. So I'm taking 2a as the transverse axis. So length of transverse axis is 2a is equal to this distance, all right, this one, which is difference of distances 4, okay, like an ellipse, equation of ellipse. This is 4, and 2ae is going to be this, which is 6, all right. So using this, you can find e also by dividing second equation by first. So it is going to be 3 by 2, all right. Now you know this is the eccentricity of this ellipse, all right. Now let's plot the second one. This is 1, this is iota. So if I plot it properly with axis, this is your y-axis, this is your x-axis, this is your iota, this is your 1, all right. So join these 2 points, difference of, let's take this point as z. So these difference of these two sides is given 1, and which is less than root 2, right? Because distance between this a and b is root 2. Yeah, of course. So it is this difference of the triangle will form again. Triangle will be formed, but in this case you can see there's no mod. So that means z, my distance of z from iota should be greater than distance of z from 1. So that means z will lie only, it will lie on a hyperbola, but only one branch. Which branch will it be now? It will be the branch which is away from a, away from iota, right? That's why that's when this distance za will be greater than z of b, all right, zb. Getting this point? So there will be only one branch. So it's a hyperbola, but with only one branch. You can see half of the hyperbola, but locus is hyperbola only. Now let's figure out the third one. So in third one, okay, I'll plot it properly with x and y axis. So let's plot it here, third one. So this is x and y axis. Let me check my sound once. Okay, sound is good. Okay, so this is distance of z from origin. So distance of z from origin minus distance of z from 3, 4. Okay, so let's join these 2 points, origin and 3, 4. So 3, 4 is, say, this point, 3, 4 and origin. So you know the distance between these 2 points. So this point is already we have mentioned O, and say this point is A. So OA is 5, right? We know that OA is 5. And what is the difference? Difference of distances is also 5. Okay, so P should be on this line only. Okay, but you can see distance of Z from origin is more than the distance of Z from, so that means only this part of the line, only this ray. There will be only one ray. You know, if I put mod, then answer will be this ray also, but now this is not the answer. Okay, so P will be only on this part. So that's why you can see PO minus PA will be equal to AO, 5. So only this part of the ray. So are you understanding the difference between this putting this mod or without mod? Okay, so we have if we put this yellow, now I have put mod on this equation, left hand side. So now locus will be, now this line will also be included, all right, this portion of this line. So it will be pair of rays now. As soon as I remove this mod, As soon as I remove this mod, this line will vanish. Okay, it will be only this white portion. This is the locus. So I hope it is clear. This was the last equation which was remaining in the complex geometry. Okay. One more equation is very interesting. This z minus z1 mod upon z minus z2 mod is equal to k, where k is not equal to 1, because k is equal to 1 we have done. That was perpendicular bisector. In this case, locus is a circle. Okay, locus is a circle, and z1 and z2 are these 2 points. One lie inside the circle, another lies outside the circle. Okay, so that depends whether k is more than 1 or less than 1. So I'll tell you, but I'm not telling you the complete geometry today. I'll mention that geometry later some other time. So it is circle will be like this. Now depending on the value of k, if k is more than 1, say k is more than 1, okay, then which point will be inside? Okay, so this ratio was given k. So if I take k more than 1, okay, k more than 1, then see which point. Out of these 2 points, one is z1 and the other is z2. Okay, so this ratio is k, ratio of pa upon pb. Okay, pa upon pb is k. So you need to see that b is z1 or z2. You see, distance of z from z1 is more than the distance of z from z2, because k is more than 1. We have taken k is more than 1. Let k is more than 1. Okay, according to that we are making the diagram. So you can see p will be here. If p is here, then clearly you can see pa will be more than pb. So circle should be towards b, because pb is less, right? The circle should be towards b. That means b should be inside and a should be outside. Okay, this is I'm telling you just to remember it. Okay, there's not a proper explanation. Proper explanation comes when you draw it properly with geometry. All right, this is just to remember which one is inside and which one is outside. So z2 is outside and z1 is inside. Okay, so if k is less than 1, that means distance of z from z2 will be more than the distance of z from z1. So for each point of this circle, that should hold. So you can compare it with this point. Okay, if p comes to this point. Okay, if p comes to this point, then you can clearly see that distance of p from a is more than distance of p from b. Okay, so depending on the ratio, whether ratio is more than 1 or less than 1, you can answer it. If k is less than 1, more than 0, of course, then diagram will be like this. Now this point will be your say a is now z2 and this b is z1. Clearly you can see, if p comes to this point, then pz1 should be less than p. Distance of z from z1 should be less than distance of z from z2. Then only you'll get this ratio less than 1. So I hope it is clear. Okay, so this was the last locus. I'll tell you the geometry of this in some other session. All right, so maybe next session, and I'll explain it properly. And by then, what you can do, you can put x, because this is a very simple equation. You can solve it by putting x plus iy. If you put z is equal to x plus iy, and z1 and z2 will be given, and k will be given, like k is 2, suppose z1 is 1 plus iota, z2 is say 3 plus 4i, and just put z is equal to x plus iy and expand it. Okay, take the mod and square both the sides, so you'll get the Cartesian equation of the circle. All right, then also you can check whether z1 lies inside the circle or z2 lies inside the circle, and what will be the radius of the circle. So everything, radius I'm not telling you today, but I'll tell you tomorrow in next session. All right, so in next session we will do it. So I hope it is clear. All right, so thanks for attending this session. All right, thank you very much for attending this session, watching the video. If you have enjoyed watching it, then please like it. and also subscribe the channel. And one more thing, if you if you want to take the subscription of Unacademy Plus, then use my code Jeet1 to get 10% discount. All right. So I told you two types of subscriptions. One is Iconic, another is uh, Plus subscription. Okay. So in Plus subscription, you get unlimited access on the platform. You can watch all the recorded as well as live videos, all the test series, everything you can access. All right. And in Iconic subscription, apart from this unlimited access, you get a personal coach also, who will guide you throughout your preparation. Your test analysis will be done in a personalized manner. Your feedback will be given to you to improve your time management, your exam approach, and right, your even study planner will be customized. So these are the features of Iconic subscriptions. So I've told you both the subscriptions and their charges in the beginning only. So all right, stay learning, stay happy.